Yo, we have to bring miniature platinum discs to the gates of Uldum in Tanaris and look for clues as to the connection between the two. Um, Uldum is right here. So what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna pop on a song and kill everything in sight as I walk there. Gonna be a bit of a grind, but I just want to try this out. See where we get once we reach Uldum. Let's just remember that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bars to go. See how far we get if we just treat it. You know, like I said, I'm going to treat 50 to 60 like my second job. And whenever I'm working, here's what I'm doing. I always start with little affirmation. Like what's going well. And for me, what's, in the confines of WoW, what's really going well is that people are not only checking out my videos, but are sort of inspired or on the fence of going on the same journey. And that's cool. I like that. I like it if people are sort of seeing me do this and, or whether they are contemplating if this is going to be a waste of time for them or not. So, yeah, I really enjoy that idea. Now, what I'm envisioning, and you gotta dream big, right, with whatever you're doing. I'm envisioning, well, I guess I wanna, if I could do this as a living, I would definitely do it. And then also, like, create this really cool studio which has, like, life-size statues of all the franchises that I love. Yeah, because I would love to have a studio or a man cave that's sort of a mixture between Joe Rogan's studio and Cone Carnage's studio. Like the house tour, the basement tour that he did. If I could have that in life, then for the part of man-child behavior that I would be done. Yeah. Now, next up is I'm gonna announce gratitude. What am I grateful for? Well, I'm grateful for the views that I'm getting. It makes me happy to see, because if I didn't broadcast this, I'm not sure if I would have pushed so hard to level, actually. Because the main motivation for me to level was to put out the D&D story for myself, really. I just wanted to have that recorded in any way, shape, or form. And I was too lazy to listen to it, so I played some WoW in the background, and then I figured, well, why not just stream that? I'm looking for more heal, DPS, Mara, Princess run. I'm a level 50 Frost Mage. Interested? So yeah, I'm really grateful for that original plan sort of worked. Hello. 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 People should laugh at that. Where is Moradin? I keep forgetting. Is it Desolus? Valley of Spears.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Another thing that I'm really grateful for is the fact that I seem to be able to sort of, and this has come a long way. I wonder if you're feeling the same. I've been... I always have this thing in my head where I have to play every single video game and, you know, be aware of video game technology. And for now, that has gone a bit quiet. Like yesterday, for example, I was thinking, you know what, I'm not gonna do WoW videos anymore. I'm gonna play Horizon Forbidden West. I'm gonna play Rogue Trader, all of that. And then I woke up this morning, I was like, no, we're gonna finish the one thing at a time. And I'm so happy that I'm at that point in my man-child life where I start to do one thing at a time. Because the thing is, if you do one thing at a time in terms of passion, you actually sort of define the passion. It doesn't become something vague or something quasi-mysterious, because there's nothing mysterious about this. I just want to get to 60. So yeah, that's really nice. And yeah, another thing that I'm really grateful for is the fact that I seem to I really like the fact that I'm not dependent on YouTube or whatever to get an income. Like, I have a job, like you probably, and I do this as a hobby. And I couldn't imagine what hell this must be if you have like a sponsorship or if you have to play shit. Oh, I would never do that, because the scary thing about video games is that they are designed to suck you in. They're designed to make you addicted, especially this motherfucker. And yeah, I'm grateful that apart from a unhealthy gaming addiction, probably, I'm not dependent on it. That's good. That's a good thing. So yeah, and of course, the other things I'm grateful for are the huge. I'm happy. Can you ask your guilds? Oh. Hey. Hey, care to heal in Mara? Essentially asking for a Kara. Asking for a carry. My guild is bad and empty. Contemplating leaving. I'm leaving it. Let's go! Guiltless! There you go. See, it can just happen like that. Ooh, there's a spider in my curtain. Oh, it's a small one. I've been getting feelings for spiders lately. I'm like, you have no idea what you are. Ah, it doesn't look like a spider at all. It looks like a mixture between a spider and a wasp. Oh, that's disgusting. I've never seen that before. Oh, I'm forgetting what I was supposed to do. I was saying that I would fight everything on my route there, and I'm just not doing it. So I'm happy for the life stuff. Like, I'm so happy that I look like a grown-up. Because now I can just be this and totally just not have any embarrassment. Because I remember when I was early 20, I wanted to get a job and I wanted to look professional. And then I became bald and I had to wear glasses, and it just sort of happened on itself. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that. I'm grateful that I have a happy marriage, house, I have friends. I'm really grateful that I have friends, because I'm technically not a good friend, but they are very sweet to me. They care for me. So yeah, all the hippie stuff aside, this is how I get to work. Because what am I going to do today? Well, it looks like I'm going to Maraudon, which is a great thing, you know. Because the goal is, I think for today, is get to level 51. That seems to be very, very much achievable. And I'm gonna do that by killing everything on sight. Also to check if if I'm gonna treat this like a real job, but I don't have the time, which is essentially it, right? I can't treat this like my second job at 33 because I have a real job and I have real life responsibilities. So what I need to do if I want to keep playing games is I have to get a little more efficient at them. And the most efficient thing I think that you can do is do what I'd like to call the Final Fantasy maneuver. Guys, do you remember... let's see. I'm trying to think of a boss in Final Fantasy VII. Blanking. I'm not talking about Sephiroth, of course. I'm talking about someone else. Like at the end of Final Fantasy VII, you had like the god that sort of balanced what Sephiroth had done. You know, it was at that time where you picked up the learn skill, right? And when you pick up the learned skill, every single encounter that you have is worth something because you get the chance to learn that one skill that made Cloud fucking impossible to kill. I think it was a heal spell. It did something to the tune of you do damage equal to the amount of health a boss has, or you have, something like that. That was an insane skill, and I remember so vividly that if you did that, you exploited the game. And if you did that in 1996, or wait, no, it came out in 1997. If you knew that that was a thing, I mean, you were impossible. You were Neo. You were Neo before Neo. And which taught me a very simple thing. The simplest Final Fantasy VII maneuver, which is ironically most applicable in Final Fantasy X, is to treat every random encounter with gratitude. So I'm gonna kill everything on sight. Every fight that I have here is gonna be a grind. I'm gonna over level for whatever I want to achieve. So that's really the thing. It was 90s grinding, which is something a lot of you may remember, but have forgotten. We used to grind in the 90s. Yeah. If you played JRPGs, you know what's what. You know what's what. Ah! I don't play. I should, Here. Put it in there. There we go. This is who we are now. I looked at like the town's cleric. No, I look like... No, you know what I look like? I look like... Oh. We're going to a dungeon. Yay! Alright, forget this. Let's just... I mean... What? Although, I'm not gonna... Let's just see what we miss. Gates of Uldum are right here. Alright, we'll do that later. Let's go to the dungeon first. So what do we have here? We have a level 48, we have a level 50, we have a level 51, and we have a level 56. Now we gotta go quick. And I'm always excited to do a dungeon, because, I gotta tell you, endgame, WoW, dungeon-wise, I can't really recall anything past Sulfurak. Just because I probably did... no, wait. I did Sunken Temple. There was one dungeon that I did as well, and I think it's the Black Spire thingy. I remember doing those. Yeah. See if we have... Alright, we definitely need to... Probably need to... I can abandon this because it doesn't give any... It doesn't give any experience. The Stone Watcher. Learn the purpose of the Stone Watcher of Norganon, then interact with the Uldum pedestal in the Synar's Desert. Learn the purpose of the Stone Watcher of Norganon. Salutations. I'm a Guardian of Entry. Unless you have the plates of Uldum already integrated with your disc set, I will not allow for entry into the Uldum compound. The appearance of Stone Watcher of Norganon must be the reaction that was hoped for in sending you out to the Synar's Desert with the platinum discs. As instructed, you will need to find out what the story behind the Stone Watcher is before continuing on. It's a fucking desert, man. Jesus. You can get lost. The Desert of Lost Souls. That's a God of War reference. Not the new one, the real one. You know, I have a little trouble with God of War, the new one. I mean, I love Christopher Judge's work. I've been a fan of his since SG-1 and MacGyver. So nothing wrong with Kratos, nothing wrong with the story, although it does just feel like it was made by a dad who wants to integrate video games with being a dad. But in all fairness, that's fucking cool, because I think, you know, the target demographic is that. It's old dads who play God of War 1. So I am absolutely okay with that whole story setup. I did, however, think that, you know, hunting with your boy, that must be the dream for every dad. Surely. So I think it's a dad fantasy game. And I don't have kids, so I haven't unlocked the emotional background of the story yet, I suppose. And I think that's why it's so good. I think it made a choice that was pretty fucking insane, if you ask me. The thing I can't get over, though, and I'm not sure if this is a popular opinion, but I don't care, I didn't think the combat was that good. Because they tried to have this in-your-face, sort of over-the-shoulder type action. It was like a mixture between... They probably stole some shit from Souls games. They made it... They tried to make it snappy, but it wasn't refined. And the thing that I cannot get past is the fact that when you fight, you always end up in the corner of the map. And that's just a place where Kratos sort of glides into the outer edges of that level. And nobody talked about that. Nobody considered that flaw. But when you play the original God of Wars, again, the real ones, they had that shit down. I miss that. I really miss that. Okay. Alright, enough of this ranting. Let's go.
What can I do for you?
Show her I can fly. Shit.
Safe travels.
Ah, I'm gonna get a coffee. I'm gonna get a coffee. Hey, you look really cute. Do you want to get a coffee sometime? No. No, I don't. If you're asking me on a date, we're drinking tequila. Okay. Ah, man. We're talking. Oh, yeah. Not gonna lie, I haven't been here in 20 years. Excited though. Well, let me get something to eat as well. Hmm. Oh. Oh. No one's responding to what I said. That's fine. Hmm. Someone asked me if I've ever done Mythic raiding. I did. I did it in Legion. I was a Legion Andy, as the cool kids call it. Oh my god, there was this one time. I remember this so distinctly. So, if you've been following the channel, you've noticed that I'm a old soul in terms of the way I play MMOs. Like, I would rather click on my spells, and I want to see all my spells on the screen. And I want to sometimes click on a spell and have that being said. Sorry, my macros, my RP macros just bumped up. So, I played Legion, and I did the Mythic dungeons first. And there's that one dungeon in Legion where you go to sort of space Valhalla, and I wanted to reintroduce the classic experience to retail players, because I figured that the Dungeon Finder, while fun, killed the social thingy. And I remember fondly the time in Classic where you said, you know, in the middle of a dungeon, like you had to wait or something, or someone had a DC or had to do something, you said, yeah, I'm gonna go for a smoke. So I tried to do that in Legion. We were in front of the boss, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna get a coffee. And my friend, he's my IRL friend. He got so cross with me for doing that. He said, how dare you get a coffee in the middle of that boss fight? You fucking twonk. He didn't say twonk. That's a specifically, he said the Dutch equivalent. He said something like ei. He called me an egg. And yeah, I was just dumbfounded that was not a thing. But that has been a discussion between me and him up till now. Literally for the last 8 years, we are at a constant discussion with that. I think it's okay to get a cup of coffee before a boss fight, or in the middle of a dungeon. Like if you're going to a dungeon, to me, that doesn't mean it needs to be efficient. If you're doing a dungeon in WoW, and you are a real WoW player, so you were here since the beginning, then you know that if you're doing a dungeon, you gotta stay there for a while. Yeah. And oh Jesus, where is it? East. Oh God, I need to know where it is. I don't think it's east. In my memory, it is where they are at. Well, let's just go. So, if you're going to a dungeon, that means you've blocked out time. Today, for example, I'm ill. My knees hurt and I have a slight fever. So I called in sick. For work. Now you might say, like, dude, you can't stream if you're sick. I'm like, yeah, you can. You definitely can. This is a game that's excellent for when you're ill. So, with that, but because I'm ill, I've blocked out time so that I can do this dungeon. Now, I didn't plan any of that, but it just so happened, I saw the chat, you were here. I was like, yeah, I want to do Maraudon. But in my head, I've already said, alright, this is going to be 3 hours at least. Or, yeah, at least I should accommodate that it's going to take 3 hours. I'm not sure if accommodate is the right word to use there, but it sounds right. What does accommodate mean? I just flung that out without thinking. Accommodate, meaning provide a place to live or store in. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Accommodate, I thought accommodate also meant like you're going along with things. To give what is needed to someone. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I used it right. So what do you think? Are you allowed to get a cup of coffee before a boss fight in a dungeon? And if not, do you think of retail or do you think of classic? Yeah. And with classic, I mean this classic, not the Cat Classic. Because Cat Classic... It was just a Cat Classic knew... Cat Classic sort of knew that the social media thing was here to stay for the next 15 years. So... I'm lost. Valley of Spears, okay. Ho, ho, ho. Uh-oh. Oh, they're grays. Alright, looks like we're here. So I'll do the dungeon synth later. Because right now I'm excited to go here with you guys. See what's going on. Probably earn some nice experience. And I was reading. Someone was very optimistic about 50 to 60. And I didn't really read it quite clearly, but what he was getting at was the fact that there's a wide array of dungeons that are available to you. And I can see that now. Maraudon. Let's get to work. Ghostly Marauder. So we're fighting ghost centaurs. I mean, that's gonna be the main adversary. Alright, let's blast him. We're gonna need some water. We have a tank, but he's level 48. Is that high enough? I doubt it. Oh, there they are.
It's too far away.
And he has a pole arm. Alright, this does not bode well. Alright, my prediction is that either the tank is really good or he's really bad. Now that sounds very obvious, but the thing is, if you're gonna go with a pole arm, I'm just skeptical. You know, if you're taking a pole arm, that's the equivalent of not accepting who you are in WoW. Like, I've been there. Like my vanilla character was a warrior, and I had a pole arm with him, and I was a night elf, so that was sort of my hunter regrets. I've never played a hunter ever since. I hate hunter. You sound like a hunter. Look like a hunter saying that.
I need to get closer.
See if that lands. Okie dokie. Oh, this is gonna be so bad in terms of sound, guys. Hey, why don't I pop on my dungeon synth for you guys? Let you have something to listen to in the background, yeah? See y'all. This is my new dungeon synth song. I think it's gonna be nice background noise.
I need to target something first.
I'm having doubt of this paladin. Doesn't seem to be all in. I knew it! I knew it. I knew this was going to be a problem. Polearm warriors. For a change. Oh, shit. Alright, let's get a mana break. Nice water. I think mana literally means water, by the way. Let's have a look at the etymology of that word. No. It's power, authority, supernatural power. It's from Maui. So, there you go. Oh, shit. I had to go first person view. So yeah, that was my new song. I call it Deep Tales of the Slumber Hag. I came up with the title in Japan, but I was first thinking of the Deep Tales of the Harakiri Hag. But I thought that was a little bit too offensive to the Japanese culture. But I thought Harakiri Hag had a nice sound to it. So yeah. And I was fiddling with AI movies, or AI movements rather. So if you're curious on the AI art I made with this, check out my channel. There you can find the video. So yeah, this is a good jive. I'm gonna put up another song, yeah? This is called, let's see.
Wil je weten hoeveel...
Wacht even. Yes. Yes. There you go. Can't play any more of those. Here we go. This is Hoarfrost Spires of the Sage Stone Moon Chambers.
I need to get closer. That's still recharging.
Yeah. So that was that song. It's one of the first Dungeon Synth songs I made, and I made this one because I was insisting on creating a pocket realm that would harbor fantasy worlds, but not only fantasy worlds, also fantasy attitude. You know, like people nowadays really like fantasy as the default setting, but they also like the fact that there are no high stakes. Like you gotta kill the troll in the spider cave, or you gotta save the merchant from the corrupted wizard on the rotten coast. It's like it had these in my mind, I had these very classical ideas of fantasy, like you could read in those old fantasy novels by Remedy Feast or Lord of the Rings, you know? And what I found when you delve into Dungeon Synth and stuff like that is that a lot of these artists are depressed. And Dungeon Synth has a very is a niche genre, but there's a lot about depressive silence as well. Now, I don't want. I'm not a depressive kind of guy, but I certainly can delve into the richness of melancholy, you know. And what I wanted to do is sort of create an image of a guy who's down his luck, like he's really sad, he's a little fat, he doesn't get anywhere in life, and the only thing that really keeps him going are these classical fantasy worlds. Like he'll pop on Fellowship of the Ring when he's feeling down or whatever. That was sort of what I was going for with that song initially, but later I also sort of used it to highlight an area. Because yeah, at the start of this channel, I was this whole channel is essentially dedicated to creating a D&D fantasy dimension that is a pocket dimension that can be inserted anywhere. And I'm also creating... I created this whole arc on why that is. Why does every world or every lore or every universe or multiverse need this classical fantasy tale? And what I'm trying to do there, I mean, I haven't written much, but what I'm trying to do there is create this image of that's also a discussion on current secondary world fiction. Like we all want to jive back to killing the dragon, and you know, one of the reasons why I think the views have gone up is because I'm playing World of Warcraft, and in the background you see some dudes talking about, I don't know, void damage. It's that little thing that hits us with nostalgia. And the weird thing is, for some reason or another, it has disappeared except in Elden Ring. Elden Ring knows exactly what they're doing. So yeah, Japanese fantasy genre is definitely something I'm into. So for the next song, I'm gonna go for Isekai Into the Fit. No, I've played that too much. I'm gonna go for Smoking the Prism Leg. This was one of my first mid-journey. Yeah, what do I do? Mid-journey creations. And I had a dream about giant spiders in a valley of crystals. I'm a very vivid dreamer, and I always write down my dreams and I analyze them with you know, dream analysis books and shit, because I enjoy doing that. I don't think it really means anything deeply, but I do think that if you are granted a vivid dream, then you should do something with it, right? Alright, shit. Oh no. one moment. Having a moment. Again? Alright, here we go. Smoking the prism spider leg. And like the idea was, what if hunters, or what if the party is hunting and they decide to eat the leg of a spider that suddenly gets them into a psychedelic trip of said spider. Oh, I'm not good at portal magic. Yeah, sorry. Dumb, I know. Alright, well, what can you do? Alright, let's go to Iron Forge in that quest. Oh, well. Oh. Alright. So Nigel's point, I'm going to go to him in that quest. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I can't use it though. Although it's very good. Hey, which is better? Fuck. Never mind. Can I ask it? Give up. Int or quit. What's NP5? I've heard it twice now. Alright, that was this song. Let me put up another song. Oh, this one got a lot of views. It's Ithrin Lewin at Amon Hen, and it's essentially what if the Wizards of the East came to revive or resurrect Boromir. At the beginning, because I wanted to have battle sounds. Oh, shit. You can actually hear me.
seeing you. Greetings.
Alright, next song. Yeah. This is Cosmic Space Dungeon. It was when I realized Cosmic Synth was also a thing. This one is, I wanted to create a sound that is equal to the feeling of completing a quest. Like that ding feel. See if it works for you.
Daylight's burning.
Now the timing is perfect in this song. Listen. You know, if you're a musician, I bet you just know what to do there. But having no background whatsoever, I felt really proud that I timed that well. Yeah. This is where the dopamine kicks in. Try to feel it in your neck and in your upper back. Alright, I actually read on Reddit that I kinda need to do the Final Fantasy maneuver. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna run out of quests. So, this continent hopping is getting crazier and crazier with each level, so I just have to buckle down with y'all. Join me. Feel the dopamine. First target acquired.
Good day to you. Greetings, traveler.
Alrighty, fellas. So, I think that next time I will be leveling at Ungoro. I will have a meetup in Nigel's Point. And then from there, probably go to Ungoro from there. But I need, the only thing I need is to become rested. So that I can get the XP buff. So I think I'm just gonna go to, yeah, Darnassus probably. Like, what is quicker? Let's see here. If I go to Stormwind, I head to Booty Bay, then to Ratchet, hit Desolus from there. How much distance is that? That's actually kind of smart to do that. Yeah, I'm doing that. So we're going to Stormwind. Take a rest. And then I'll see you next time. I also have some shit to do. So that's, I like the rested bonus because it's a very good hallmark of when to quit. I guess. Alright, fellas. I'll see you next time, yeah? Thanks for watching. If you're interested in the music, just check out my channel. I made a playlist of Dungeon Synth. You can find everything there. See ya.